All right, and we're back. Fixing some technical difficulties with the microphone. We're gonna have the microphone for game two and hopefully a game three, depending on how things go. Just getting everything set up, and we'll be right back to the match. All right, everything's all set up. They're ready for game two. Ready to start it up. All right, back on the Kyogre stage. That's pretty much going to be the stages for this set exclusively. Three drafts or three bands per team. Going for the Suicune band once again for the orange team, or sorry, the purple team. And same bands again, Mega Charizard X. I wonder if they're gonna try to ban any Pokeballs that were used in the previous game. We're gonna see. Yep, same bands last time: Umbreon, Charizard X, Suicune, Vaporeon, the Trouble Childs. Banning Blissey this time. They didn't want the Blaziken Blissey combo to be a problem this time around. What's the ban gonna be for fun? Mimikyu once again. Okay. First pick is gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be Glaceon once again. Glaceon was getting a lot of good damage on the field. A lot of uncontested damage for the most part. Yep, it's gonna be Glaceon once again, going down on the cooldown build, I see. Two picks for the front team. Let's see what they got. They're gonna first pick the Snorlax. They usually later picked it beforehand in the first game. What else is gonna be the first pick? It's gonna be Mega Gyarados this time around. Hopefully, it's gonna be worth the investment in lane. Right. Abyss Order's gonna be picking. Let's see here. Don't know if they're gonna stick to. There we go. They're gonna switch over. Clef was a very good pick first game. Very huge contributing factor, keeping the team up and alive, and with the gravity. I do see Guja. Looks like they're gonna stick with it. Guja and Clefable. Man, this team's gonna be very front heavy. That looks like a Abyss Order's playstyle. We're gonna see a Talonflame, Comfy. Well, that might be tough to deal with. But they are going to have to play around the gravity that Clefable is going to most likely be employing with. All right, last picks. Okay, Mewtwo, an up-and-coming strong pick, and definitely for this season, thanks to the buffs. We got Slowbro. Very tanky Pokemon, very hard to kill. And we got Mewtwo. A pretty well-rounded team on the left. Then again, so is right side, orange team. And we got Miraidon. That's a very beautiful choice given the front heaviness of that other team. Beautiful choice. Getting ready for the final preparations. Well, we pray for not another game crash. We've been pretty lucky first game. Hopefully they follow suit to this game. 30 more seconds. So in the first game, the Abyss Order kind of had a hard time dealing with their backline. They kept getting chipped out, and it was hard for them to manage their health. They definitely had the range advantage issue. And it's got to be more of the same given that they have a Miraidon on the other team. So we're going to have to watch out for that. Now they got also a Mega Gyarados to deal with. He's going to be a problem. But Slowbro ult should kind of shut that down. They also have the Talonflame to worry about. They're going to be scrapping. I feel it. All right. Game 2 for the Articuno Unite League. First season. Sorry, 11th season, week 1. For fun versus Abyss Order. For fun on the orange team, Abyss Order on the purple team. Game 2. Looks like we're going to have Glaceon as the jungler again. Who's going to be the jungler this time? It's going to be Talon. Makes total sense. Alright, this pair is going to be Slowbro and Mewtwo at the bottom versus Comfey and Miraidon. Let's see how they get these secures. Slowbro should certainly have a total advantage getting these secures. But it looks even right now. Alright, we gotta get this Magikarp online ASAP. We're just not gonna make it easy for him though. Maybe gotta go in and get there, gotta get that gauge up. You don't really have a choice. Alright, we got Talonflame heading towards the bottom and Glaceon heading towards top. Alright. Area, weakening the form for him. While he pull up top, we're gonna see. I don't think blue team knows that Talonflame is here. They're gonna find out very shortly. And there's Talonflame making a play, getting a lot of good damage out of there. Goes Mewtwo. And they got the, they're able to secure the farm. Getting Slowbro right out of there. Rhydon's now level 5 and got his first move. Alright, we're gonna have Gyarados very shortly. That gauge is almost full. Alright, teams are returning back to neutral. Can we get this Slowbro up and running? Still a slow poke. There it is. Alright, which teams is heading towards the middle? Both teams are relatively even in levels, though. Oh, we got a level 4 Gyarados. Gyarados is online, about to be level 5. Alright, orange team's about to make a play on top team. Uh-oh. Weed Kiss. And there goes Gudra, and there goes Clefable. Leaving Glaceon all by himself to rip. But we got Snorlax creating space. He goes for the heavy slam. Oh, they're double diving it. He's losing a lot of health. He might go down here. Playing the bush pretty correctly. Got to get out of here. And he got this KO. Nice kill. The orange team with the Regidrago all by itself. But they're not going for the rip. They're going to collapse on bottom team over here. More sweet shenanigans. And we got Snorlax creating space. Also, though, has got to peel back. Oh yeah, orange team's taking some of this farm. They definitely have the level lead. Alright, both objectives are out. Let's see how both teams play it out. I got the Gruja, who's level 7. Not too bad in levels. But I can't really compete with Gyarados up here. And Gyarados getting more stacks in. Over at the bottom, we got Talonflame expecting, looking for plays. Got Slower over here in positioning. No team's making a big play yet. Everyone's starting to farm, getting their levels up. The clock is winding down. Alright, got Glaceon making a play. Glaceon has her ult at level 8. Still just being an evolution. Oh, there goes Morado making a move, and Mewtwo Y strikes back. And Mega, but it's all by itself over there. It got isolated. Or it isolated itself. Can it get the secure though? And it does. Glaceon's getting right out of there. Oh, and ult. Gonna get the click on the Snorlax. Oh, it got dove on by Talonflame. There goes Clefable, and Glaceon is next. There it is. There's the kill. Orange team. Well, I would say blue team got the objective, but I would say orange team won the fight. Now they're getting even more farm. Meanwhile, the Gyarados is just getting bigger. Well, I will say blue team is doing better in this game. They at least scored some points. They're at least on the board. And orange team doesn't have that much of a lead this time around. 84-8. Alright, Snorlax is online with an ult. And they're making a play on Miraidon all by itself. But hey, look who's behind him. Talonflame. Ever inspecting. Going for the Slowbro. He doesn't have his ult yet, so that's a good target. Both teams relatively playing it safe. Managing their health. No big plays yet. Trying to get middle Bs here. Talonflame secures it, looks like. Snorlax is a little isolated, but that's nothing for Snorlax. He's really able to manage his health thanks to blocking. Went in with the everything, but it got countered by gravity. And the plays being made. All these ults are going off. There's Slowbro ult on Talonflame. There's not enough damage to capitalize. Talonflame's still going in unimpeded, and that should be a dead KO to Slowbro. Orange team takes the bottom goal. Alright, first pad being broken at around the 4-minute mark. Took a while, but we got there. Talonflame trying to take some jungle, put the Glaceon behind. Good stuff there. And meanwhile, at the top, it's just been a stare down between Gudra and Gyarados. They've been holding that. That should be a tough fight for Gyarados. Gudra's very bulky and wants to sponge damage. And he's going for an ult here. Not enough damage. Yeah, miss. Can't sustain that. Gyarados at the back of his health. It's a little low. Uh-oh. Clef's endangered. And chomped out. Another quick kill by For Fun. That should be enough to kill Snorlax. And there goes the dive. Oh, Talonflame goes down. And oh, there's the Mewtwo ult. Everyone gets stunned. That should be a pickup on Miraidon. Good kill by Abyss Order. They should be able to get this 90 points on the pad. 18 overcap. And now blue team gets Regieleki. Here's the question, will they defend top or will they defend bottom? They gotta kind of spread out and get the information they need. Much needed XP for blue team. Glaceon's at level 13, about to coming into Kyogre. 2-minute mark. Alright, everyone's backing up the farm. Gyarados is able to clean up Regieleki by itself. Snorlax here defending bottom. Little under leveled at level 10, but it should be fine. Not too much excitement happened in this game. Winding down, 2:15. He's starting to get in position. No one's going for the ice buff. I had Reggie Ice. That makes sense. Low row at position in their Elbush. Still acting in position in their own respective Elbush. My blue team has a balanced spread, but most of orange teams at the bottom Elbush. Orange team definitely has the lead, so they get the ability to play reactive. Blue team Abyss Water has to make the first play. And start by ripping it. Good. Get them out of their hiding spots. Make them react. Making all of orange team move up. Another reason why Maraudon's so powerful. A lot of tick damage. Uncontested tick damage. Just like that. Makes the whole team move. You two with the back cap. Now, blue team has the lead. Alright, fight's about to break out. Grucha's isolated, but he ulted. Preserve itself. Snorlax is about to ult. He's got to ult. Got to live. There it is. Talfine going for a back attack. He ulted to get out of there. Oh, there goes Slowpoke. That should be a KO to Gyarados. Oh, he gets away. Everyone's backing up. Good for the Kobe to get up to preserve the Talonflame's life. The game is resetting back to neutral. Time is winding down. Either orange team's gonna go for a rip, or they're gonna have to go for a back cap. There goes Hooter goes down. Clefable might be next. About 20 seconds. Oh, there goes Clef. 2 down on the blue team. But everyone's low on orange. There goes Snorlax. Uh-oh. 10 seconds. Uh-oh. Back cap. This is their plan all along. That's going to be uncontested. And orange team with a last-minute back cap, which is what they needed. For fun with the last-minute back cap for the win. Good stuff. They played their advantage. Yeah, definitely. Gold Badge Guja, what a man. I agree. Very few like that. I believe the sets are 2 out of 3, so if I'm not mistaken, Abyss Order wins this first set. Sorry, For Fun wins this first set. Let's see. Maul and MVP again. 8 KOs, 8 assists, under 23 points scored. That won them the game. Very good stuff on them. See the battle damage. Oh yeah, Voltage doing a lot of good damage. That's a very standout stat. Able to pressure the front line pretty much unimpeded. They got totally outranged, and there's no dive on the other team to kind of follow up and contest them. Good stuff by For Fun. Yeah, in my opinion, the better put together team won this match. So everything falls into place. All right, gonna check in to see if it's gonna be a 3 out of 5 when another match is being played. Sit tight. All right, good news, folks. It is a best of 5, so there's more games to be had. Everyone's going to go for a quick reset. You know, deal with the crashes. and then we'll get back to the games. One moment. Alright, we're back at the new lobby, just waiting for the players to get in. Yeah, these lobby crashes are a little crazy, but it is what it is. My sources indicate that they are hard at work fixing it. I do believe the problem isn't as simple as people think it is, so we just gotta be patient. But if you want to work around, that works. If you want to work around for right now, doing your matches even in ranked, I recommend this setup. Pick your mon, and then reset the game. 99% of the time, it won't crash after that. Try it out for yourself and tell your friends. Spread the word. Alright, about to get the game set up. I'm just waiting for the okay. Oops. Good catch. I was in the wrong spot. Nah, I don't think it's due. The crashes are due to that problem. If I had to guess, and like this happens in other games, there's just so many different systems like trying to play the game. It might have something to do with that. Who knows? You got Switch 1 players and all the different versions of Switch 1. You got Switch 2. You got everyone in their different phones. That might be the source of the complication. Who knows? Can't say. You just gotta be patient. Bring back Aos coins. Man, I was a coin millionaire. Now I'm on a perpetual license journey. Alright, we got our last person over here. Might be ready to start soon. Alright. So, obviously, for fun has the set lead 2-0. They have a very balanced comp from the first two games. Got about a frontline, dive, BC control. For Abyss Order has a lot of good frontline, but it's nothing there to complement that frontline, if you guys know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to make some other picks to kind of make up for areas that the team is lacking. Comes down to their mon pool. If they have it or not, we're gonna find out for sure in this next game, I should say. Alright, looks like everyone's ready. Get it on! Alright, let's see these bands. Let's see these bands. banning the Mewtwo live. They believe it was an issue last game, it looks like. And banning Suicune. Eh, if we live in a world where Suicune's getting banned constantly, I have no qualms. No problems here. Alright, banning the Mega Gyarados like the first game. They saw what happens when they didn't ban it, so totally agree with them. Alright, last ban for the purple team, which is for fun. Banning Umbreon again, it looks like, the problem child. And they're banning Snorlax. Ah. Looks like. Perhaps. Oh yeah, that's a Snorlax, man. Let's see how deep that Mon pool is. We're gonna find out. Alright, first pick goes to for fun. With the Blissey pick. Strong pick. Blissey's such a good assistant. Safeguard. And that ult. That ult is wonderful for setting up plays. Provided you're very proactive with it. Got our Clef. Ah, support's being picked first. Not bad. And Blastoise. Blastoise is such a monster. When wielded correctly. Alright, next two picks for fun. I'm just gonna call them the fun team. Mr. Mime. Ah. They took out Snorlax and went with Mime. Mine is a good pick. That has defender-like qualities. It controls space really well if they go with the wall moveset. Alright. We're getting the Glaceon once again. They have, for fun, hasn't banned it yet. So I don't think it's much of a problem to need to deal with it. Mimikyu might be a problem this game. They've been banning it, but now it's free to roam. Let's see what happens. Last two picks here for fun. I'm gonna go with Blaziken once again, just like in the first game. Yes, they will. And what kind of attacker will Voltage run this time? Alright, a Latios, good pick. Abyss Order hasn't been shown to be a very front-heavy team, so I surmise a Draco Meteor might be in their very near future. And if they go with Lapras, Draco Meteor's for sure coming out. And we got a Lapras. Alright. So, Abyss Order, more rounded out the team. Very good team composition. And they have a Mimikyu for the dive. That Latios is going to have to watch itself very carefully. $20 left for final preparations. For those watching in chat, press 1 if you want for fun to win. Press 2 if you want Abyss Order to win. I gotta see those Bisons. Who you guys got? Who you guys got? True. I also want to see more games. There's that bias I'm looking for. Man of culture, I see. I want more games. I too would like more games if they earn it. Not everyone could be a winner. That's why it's a game. When there's winners, there must be losers. That's just the way it is. All right, first game. We're gonna have Torchic be the jungler with Glaceon as the other jungler. Let's see. Definitely. Oh, what's this? Going down here. Mimikyu's the jungler. Makes sense. Mimikyu was a monster at level 5. Let's see how they get this done. Okay, back to the bottom lane. I would say Orange Team has the edge when it comes to secure, but that mime is no joke. It's kind of staying in their lane and farming their own side. Lion's health is a little low. There's no way you get that, right? Oh yeah, Focus Man procs. Oh, that's an early proc. That's a good pick. Get that item out of the way for a bit. Here over top. Mewtwo's making its way over to the top. Just getting their damage in. Mewtwo's in place. Top. Combustion's in place at the bottom. 5 seconds till B spawn. Combustion looking for an early steal. Put it over. Ah! Right on that side. Got Glaceon. Let's get those stacks up. And over at the top. They got overran when I wasn't looking. There goes Lucario. Level 6 Mimikyu. Getting its stacks in. But very dangerous. Alright, Draco Meteor. See? What did I tell you? He's going to need to get those stacks in, and that Squirtle's going to be its main target for stacks. If you get into free form at center, who's going to stop him? This Mega Luca needs to reach fight again online. He's a bit behind. Alright, Squirtle became War Totem. There it is. Alright, let's see who's heading towards center. It is once again this order, getting the first one. Well, I haven't secured it yet. There's a Draco Meteor in their near future. And an Overheat. That should be it. There it is. There's the secure. And there's Draco Meteor and Wartortle. See? Alright, most teams are heading bottom. They're leaving their Lucarios and investment up top with a Lapras watching him. He's being supervised. Alright. Overheat and secure. Yep. Oh man, Mimikyu going in, getting a lot of good damage in. Is he going to be able to clean it up? No, he has to eat both berries. Mimikyu peeling out. Lionel's getting those Draco Meteor stacks. And the ones are trading back to neutral. What's going to be the play here for this first? Regilega's at bottom this time around. One of the new changes for this map of play. Alright. Blaziken's tenderizing Regieleki, softening it up. That's gonna be a monster secure to kind of deal with. And here it is, Overheat. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem coming to the Kyogre fight. Yeah, you gotta deal with Blaziken secure with Draco Meteor. Blaziken grabbing both berries and now peeling away as his way out of there. Regieleki's about to walk in. Oh, Blastoise surfed it away. It gives his teammates some time to work and reappear. Oh my god, Latios just eating for free. These stacks add up quick if you're not careful. He's just surfing it away. Alright, there goes Regieleki. Crisis averted. Blaziken getting some form at the center. Lucario, level 8. Trying to get some experience, but again, he's being very supervised by Lapras. Alright, more farm spawn. Both teams competing for it. We got the Draco Meteor with the Luster Purge. A lot of damage. Oh. Glaceon's all by itself in the 1v4. No way it could hold that pad by itself. There it goes. First goal break goes to For Fun. Scored 90 to 85. Oh, 1 to 19. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's a lot of points. Before the 5-minute mark. That's going to be uncontested. Jungle's up for grabs for both teams. I believe this is the first time Abyss Water has the point lead in this entire set so far. There goes the Latias with the ult on Clefable. Latias starting to do some real damage. They gotta be careful. Maybe Lucario's trying to make the most out of his meter. He's about to go down. Oh, he whiffed. Power punch. Oh, yeah. Play rough. Intangibility. There it goes. down over here at the bottom of this 3v3. Why? Because of the Blaziken, blue team definitely has more damage. Their damage dealers at the center trying to get some farm. Let's see if blue team makes a play with this. And it does. Mine with the ult. They're going in. Blaziken. Oh, Blaziken's eating right now. And there's the teleport overheat. Blastoise's ult, but there's no one to follow up. Here comes the Draco Meteors. Luster Purge getting a lot of good damage. Blaziken has to peel back. Bismarck has to peel back. And Glaceon's here. Their damage dealer is here. Let's see if they can take this back. MQ winning the top against the Lucario. Defending the pad. Back down over here. Glaceon's just trying to rip the objective as fast as it can. Right, they got the objective, but will they make this push? Missing Mimikyu. And Lucario ulted. It's going in now. And there goes... Oh no. That Latios has stacks. That Latios is now a problem. And Blaziken pushed it in. Makes sense. Draw them in. He wants to get back to farming. It's about to be 2 minutes. Oh, here they come. He's gonna get what he wanted. He's gonna get what everyone wanted. Blastoise's ulting. Blastoise has a low cooldown on its ult, so he's gonna be able to get that back. Lato's getting the stacks at once. Yeah, there's the Draco Meteor. That damage is adding up so quick. Will he get this secure on the kill? He ejected for it. He's not gonna get that back in time for the fight. But that should be a KO'd Lapras. Has Bubble Beam for sustain. It goes down, and then here comes Glaceon for the cleanup. Yep. Well. Fun got the level advantage out of that. 215. Let's see how this objective is going to play out. Lapras with the push check. Good stuff. Abyss Order congregating at the bottom left. All of them. Oh, sorry. For fun, going at the bottom left. Abyss Order is going for the back cap with the Mimikyu. 100 points, it's double time. But because he's not there, he's going to be missing for the team fight. That is a risky play. Blastoise with the KO. Uh-oh. Blissey ult. Mimikyu was missing, but it looks like he didn't need to be there. Crazy stuff. Oh yeah, they're gonna secure this objective. Blue team's gonna have to play some mad defense. They're already down on points. And it only gets worse from here. Doing another 2v1 over here, but that Latios doesn't have the life or the levels to hang. Orange team being patient. There's no need to rush this. Should be able to get her easy score. Oh. Uh-oh. That should be a KO'd Clefable. They got a buff on Lucario. He may be able to do something with that. They got 45 seconds, and this is very winnable. Fortune's gonna have to play some D to maintain this lead. And there goes Clef. Blissey. A 4-on-4 and 30 seconds left. Time is running out. We got Mimikyu holding down the bottom pad. Rest of the team holding top. 25 seconds. You just gotta make a play, mate. You gotta get something done. Use overwhelming force. Uh-oh, the rest of the team is here. Oh, they're not getting it. They're not scoring anything here. I'm with the ult, but no follow-up. Backline's getting dove.
3, 2, 1.
Well. For those who wanted Abyss Order to win, you got your wish. We got more games. Let's check out our handy-dandy notebook. All right, MVP, Tank Phillip. He was the tank, all right. Holding down the fort. Bubble Beam, Water Pulse. And we got Glaceon with the 6 KOs, 3 assists. He was dealing pile on that damage. Bit of a low damage game from For Fun. Let's see if they can bring it together to close out in game 4. Score was 120 to 371. That Mimikyu back cap was risky, but worked out. Abyss Order won the 4v5. I tell you. Alright, we'll be right back as we set up for the next game. All right, we're about to get started here. Game 4. We got Abyss Order. First game on the board. Nice comeback there. All right, looks like we're ready to start. Is that Suicune? Get it out of here. Get it out of here. You know the rules. And there goes the Mimikyu band. They learned their lesson. Yeah, I do agree. I rewatched that film. How did that 4v5 go down like that? I have to really watch that again. Something went awry. There goes the Snorlax man again. Snorlax is definitely a very good proactive play creator. They found a chink in the armor of For Fun, if you will. How will For Fun respond? First pick for Blastoise on Abyss Order. Blastoise is always a good pick. Another proactive dope getter, a proactive playmaker for his team. For Fun going to the Mega Lucario, that's just the Mega team. They got Mega Lucario, they got Mega Gyarados. That's just Team Mega. Rename that team to 4 Mega. Next 2 picks go over to Abyss Order. Who are they picking up? Tank and support, I surmise. Oh, we got Mega Mewtwo Y. Very solid attacker, a lot of good tools. And now Zoroark. We got the next two picks. We got our resident all-arounder player in Mal. Who's he gonna pick? Thought he was gonna pick Mega Charizard Y, but Mega Charizard Y is banned in this tournament play right now. I got the Clef and Aegislash. We got Tank Phillip on the Lapras. Running experience share. How do we tell him? Don't say a word, Chad. Nobody tell him. He's doing fine. Nobody tell him. Voltage, the team's attacker. What will he pick? Hovering on the yellow rounder section. No, wait. Cinderace, maybe? Desi. Who's he going to pick? Looks like he's going to land on Decidueye. He's going to be a sniper or he's going to be a straight up attacker bursting down with DPS. We're going to find out. He is going to have to keep a close eye on that Zoroark. But the team does have an Umbreon. Will he go Foul Play or Mean Look? Mean Look is the popular pick, but we'll find out. Deshi ideally is going to have his hand full with that front line. "15 seconds remain. We haven't had a crash. Hallelujah. Arceus is good. Gonna get into here. Game 4. This order: top team, purple team, for fun, orange team, bottom team. Got two gold badges here. We got a gold badge Lapras and a gold badge Aegislash. Rock it with pride. Alright, let's get this party started. Who's the jungler here? Of course, you got the Zoroark. That character is a menace. Got Aegislash as this team's jungler. And it started. Tested farm. Lucario just here by itself. Ninky play, trying to get some stacks in, I see. Got the Decidueye's gonna rotate around. Decidueye's also trying to get some stacks in or trying to get some clean farm all by itself, uncontested. Well, Mewtwo Y with the secure. Definitely have the level lead. They gotta try to deny this Umbreon level 4 as long as possible. Zoroark making his move towards top. Being patient. Aegislash heading down towards bottom. A50 Swablu slash Altaria is about to spawn right up. How will this play out? Aegislash hasn't made a move yet. There's the mean look. He's securing all the farm. That should be a cleanup right there. And over on the top side. Oh yeah, that was a cleanup. I'm telling you. Zoroark's a menace at level 5, making his way towards center farm. And bottom team pretty much won bottom lane. They got the objective here. Well, not the objective, they got the farm. They got Mega Mewtwo Y all by itself on an island. Yeah, both teams haven't had their junglers fight early yet. That's been a surprise. Everyone's going back to neutral. Everyone's farming back up. Both teams are pretty even in levels. They're pretty much exactly even. Alright, going for the rip at Reggie Grago is the best order. And they secured it very quickly. They're pretty much uncontested. Everyone spread out. Zoroark going back towards its farm. Alright, everyone's setting up for 720Bs again. Uh-oh. More Turtle by itself. And he got the eject button. Can he escape? Should be able to, but because he had to go back, they should be able to get this farm pretty easily. Which is the real bonus. Now we have a Decidueye. Up here with the top lane. Got Lovely Zoroark. He's about to be 9 very soon. Regieleki spawning up top. Looks like they're going to make a play for it. And they have the numbers advantage. Over at bottom, we're having Aegislash going in deep into the Flux Zone. Pretty much uncontested. And there goes Mewtwo. He's going down, and Wartortle should follow suit. And there's the mean look. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Goodbye. Alright, we got Decidueye out by itself on the bottom. Should be able to rip that very quickly. Over here up top one, we got Zoroark finishing up the secure for Regieleki. Should be able to clean it up pretty soon. It walks right in for free. And that is an overcap. Yep, there goes Decidueye just for the objective. It's going to have some contention coming up pretty soon, though. He should have the secure here. He's going to have to back up. Oh, he drew it a little too early. Yeah, he's going to have to back up. Get him out of there. Even Blastoise for the secure. Mewtwo, a bit overextending. He's in danger. Yep, can't get to the secure. Good work on blue team. Alright, the rest of the team is here. It looks like it's about to be a big team fight. Yeah, there goes Mewtwo, overextended. And the ult! There goes Zoroark. Blastoise follows suit. And then, can Lapras get away? Can Alcremie get away? Oh, that Alcremie is done. Yep, uh-oh. Jungle's up for grabs. Top lane is up for grabs. The farm is all there. And Orange Team takes the lead. 111 to 147. Blue Team made it back up. There's going to be another team fight. Oh, they back away. Back to more farm. Yeah, Orange Team has the level lead. We need to get Lapras and Blastoise online up. Lapras is level 9. He's got the ult. Blastoise needs to get online soon. You're going to need that for a team fight. Orange Team congregating at the bottom side. Standing for vision. The next objective coming up is Regieleki. That comes up first. About to show up. Looks like... Oh yeah, got the vision for the Mewtwo ult. Yeah, blue team should be able to get this objective uncontested. But he's going to ult for it. And, oh, slightly mistimed it. There goes the Alcremie ult. Alright, are they going to push this in, or are they going to try to get a back cap at bottom? Umbreon's waiting impatiently to find out. Doesn't look like they're going to go for it. Blue team does have a lot of farm on the map, so they got plenty of farm to rotate back to. And they got the bottom objective about to spawn in pretty soon. They're just not trying to get a pick. Alright. Orange team has the pad here, so they pretty much can control the space here pretty well. And we're getting a free top cap over here. Orange team extending the lead. There goes Umbreon all by itself. Has to ult to preserve its life. It got away. There goes Blastoise ulting in. Where's the team follow-up? Team's here. There goes that Surf. Push him off the pad. Decidueye ulting way in the back. There it is. Orange team holding it down. Mewtwo all by itself. Oh, no, no. It should be done here. There's that snipe. Man, that's a free Registeel. Alright, scores 125 to 126. Scores are relatively even. It's not too bad. Coming into this main fight, they should have the point lead. 50 seconds, and then Kyogre spawns. Before then, we're going to have Regieleki one more time. Doubt any team's going to go for it. Looks like both teams are just trying to get their forms up, trying to get their ults back, trying to prepare for the 2-minute fight. Lapras coming up here for Vision. Orange team getting positioned early. That's good. "15 seconds till Kyogre fight." Let's see how this plays out. Fight's about to begin. Lucario is in the back, waiting to be used. Alright. The ball is in Orange team's court. Blue team's got to make a play. Let's see how they do it. Lapras is taking a lot of entry damage. And I mean a lot of entry damage. Zoroark going for a potential flank. They're going to have to be careful. Blue team's going in. Oh, man, there's the play. There's the play. They weren't ready for it. And the collapse with the ult. Blastoise ult. There it is. Ooh, nasty play. Chasing him. Chasing that Lucario. But he's not going to go down. There's the damage reduction from the Wish. I wish. Going for the rip here. Now's the time to do it. Aegisthus is going for the ult. He's got a lot of extra damage in. And Zoroark goes down. Aegisthus is in danger, though. Everyone's on him. I wish for him to stay. Sidroid going for the ult. Blastoise is right there trying to absorb all the damage. And Lucario with the secure. Orange team going in. Balls in the court. 4 people dead on Abyss Order. Lucario is getting a score. Bottom team's getting a score. Uncontested. Uh-oh. 30 seconds left. That should be it. Not enough time to make a comeback. Not enough time to rally. "15 seconds remaining and all the scores are going in. It's too late. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
That's how it plays out. For fun is this set's winner. Opening up the first week strong. 3-1 victory. Let's see this battle data. There goes Maul, MVP once again. 10 kills, 7 assists. 88 MVP rating. Controlling the battlefield. Got a very good damage on the Zoroark in the Kyogre pit with the early ult. Very good damage. As Zoroark was about to become a problem. I got the battle data. Yeah, the Decidueye, 90k damage. Very good. Yeah, that flank attempt from Zoroark on Abyss Order almost worked out. They comboed that with the Blastoise ult, with the Mewtwo ult. That was a good setup. But, yeah. For fun, held in there. They kept their composure and they powered on through it. The wishes certainly did help. I wish to live. And they did. Good stuff by both teams. That was just one game for this week. There's going to be a lot more. Tune in next time. I'll be casting another game tomorrow. I'll make an announcement on it. Stay tuned, and thanks for stopping by. Till next time, folks. GG's. Man, what a battle. That was a pretty intense endgame fight, wasn't it? Good golly. As Rourke was doing insane work. That play almost worked out. I'm surprised it didn't. Gosh. Now, if you excuse me, I got film to look at. This needs to be studied. Thanks for stopping by, dudes. Y'all are so beautiful. If you guys need me, you'll know where to find me. Of course. Anytime. Trying to get more into casting. It's a lot of fun. It gets more fun when there's more casters in one game. But we'll get there when we get there.